FBI AIDS ACC in recovering traffic funds. Government highlights anti-corruption and austerity and reform efforts with UNDP support. Investigation agency seeks hospital records on July massacre victims. Coordinators pledge accountability to martyrs' families. Hello and welcome to News 24 English Bulletin. This is Sharmina Wahid and those were Bashundhara T headlines. Now the details. A team from the FBI has arrived in Dhaka to assist in recovering traffic funds. They held meetings at the ACC office throughout the day. After analyzing the data provided by the agency, the FBI will propose further actions. The ACC secretary mentioned that not only the FBI but also their agencies will be involved in recovering the trafficked money.
In the past 15 years, various trusted individuals and institutions of the government have trafficked at least 18 trillion taka. To apprehend them and recover the funds, the interim government has initiated the formation of a joint task force. In this context, a representative team led by FBI legal attaché Robert Cameron met with the ACC. The meeting discussed measures to combat money laundering, technical assistance, and how the task force could receive FBI support in recovering the money. However, the FBI representatives declined to comment on the matter. The ACC stated that they have been informed about the money laundering and the overall activities of the ACC.
টোটাল কার্যক্রম আমাদের দুর্নীতি দমন কমিশনে কিভাবে করা হয় বিভিন্ন উইংয়ের মাধ্যমে সে সকল তথ্যই আসলে ওনারা জানতে চেয়েছেন এবং এই সকল তথ্য আমাদের সংশ্লিষ্ট উইং থেকে ওনাদেরকে জানানো হয়েছে। কোনো সহযোগিতার প্রয়োজন হয় তাদের থেকে নেয়ার সেটার ক্ষেত্রে মানে আমাদেরকে কিছু এক্সপ্লোর করার কথা বলা হয়েছে।
The ACC aims to work with various domestic and international organizations to recover the traffic funds.
মানি লন্ডারিং এর ইস্যুটা তো আসলে দুর্নীতি দমন কমিশনের নতুন ইস্যু নয়, অ্যাকচুয়ালি সবসময়ই হচ্ছে। এখন বর্তমান পরিস্থিতিতে এই ধরনের কার্যক্রমে যদি কোনো সহযোগিতার প্রয়োজন হয় নিশ্চয়ই দুর্নীতি দমন কমিশন সেই সহায়তা নেবে।
On this day, changes were made in the positions of 10 directors and 42 deputy directors of the ACC. Desk report, News 24.
The interim government is pursuing state reform by implementing a flawless election system, encouraging democratic practices in political parties and combating corruption. Social welfare advisor Sharmin Murshid stated that they will take as much time as needed. Various development organizations want to be part of the reform process. Sharmin Murshid, newly appointed to the advisor of social welfare and women children, discussed her initiatives with the media. She stressed the government's goal of a flawless election system and the need to eliminate violence in elections. In the afternoon, a UNDP team met the finance and commerce advisor who confirmed UNDP's support for the reforms. He also noted the extortion in market management persists but is being strictly addressed by the government.
বিজলি কেবলস যে কোনো স্থাপনার বৈদ্যুতিক সংযোগকে রাখে নিরাপদ। এর স্কিন কোটেড ইনসুলেশন সম্পূর্ণ ফায়ার রিটার্ডেন্ট, তাই বিজলি কেবলস নিজেই নিজেকে নেভায়।
বিজলি কেবলস নিরাপদ আজীবন।
Interim Government Chief Advisor Dr. Mohammed Yunus said the main goal of the government is to improve law and order and ensure security. He made this statement during a meeting with Vatican City Ambassador Kevin S. Bandel in Dhaka. Dr. Yunus noted that the interim government has taken several steps towards state reform within a month of taking office. He urged the ambassador to assist the 1 million Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh. The ambassador promised increased support for the Rohingya and expressed the Vatican's interest in organizing an interfaith dialogue in Bangladesh. The BNP calls for a respectful India-Bangladesh relationship. BNP Secretary Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir stated that if India seeks dominance in the region, it will benefit no one. On the 46th anniversary of the Nationalist Women's Party, he visited Zia Rahman's tomb and laid a wreath. Fakhrul urged the government to present its reform plans and complete them in a timely manner before elections. He criticized India's foreign policy and stressed the need for democracy and rule of law. The International Crimes Tribunal's investigation agency has requested information for all hospitals, graveyards and district offices across the country about casualties in the anti-discrimination student movement. Chief Prosecutor Mohammad Tajul Islam announced this at a briefing stating that any accused can hire foreign lawyers if needed. He condemned the government for its brutal crackdown on unarmed protesters, resulting in thousands of deaths and injuries. The tribunal has received at least 11 charges related to genocide and crimes against humanity, including against former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and senior officials. The tribunal is actively working to investigate and ensure justice. Central leaders of the anti-discrimination student movement have declared their responsibility to the families of martyred and injured from the protest. He made this statement during a meeting with students at the Jibananand Das Auditorium at Borishal University. Dhaka University coordinators Abdul Hannan Masood, Ryan Ferdos and Sanjana Afifa Aditi were present. They stressed the blood of martyrs from the revolution must not be in vain and called for unity in building a new state. The Human Rights Commission has launched an investigation into the police and Awami League forces shooting during the student discrimination protest. On Sunday, Under Director Muhammad Ashraful Alam, a 5-member team visited the home of Shahriar Khan Anas in Gandaria. The recorded statements from his parents and relatives. Anas, a 10th grade student, was shot in the chest by police on August 5 while protesting against the Sheikh Hasina government. He died at the scene. People from various professions staged a human chain demanding the restoration of Zia International Airport's name, replacing Hazrat Shahjahan International Airport. On Monday, speakers at the protest claimed that the name change was driven by the vindictive actions of the autocratic Sheikh Hasina government. They urged the interim government to restore the previous name. Zia Rahman inaugurated the airport in 1980 and it was named Zia International Airport in 1982. In 2010, the name was changed to Hazrat Shahjahan International Airport by Awami League government. We will be back after a short break. Welcome back. You're watching News 24 English Bulletin. The use of polythene and polypropylene bags will be banned in supermarkets starting October 1st. Environment, Forest and Climate Change Advisor Saida Rizwana Hassan announced that no such bags can be used or provided to customers from that date. During a meeting at the Secretariat, she explained that alternatives like jute and cloth bags will be promoted. The ban will be widely publicized in print and electronic media starting September 15. The Textile and Jute Ministry will ensure the supply of jute bags to supermarkets within a week.
New Zealand Dairy, excellence in quality.
Home Advisor, retired Lieutenant General Mohammad Jahangir Alam Chaudhary, stated that solving most present issues is possible through eliminating bribery and corruption. He urged prison officials to restore their lost dignity by avoiding corruption. He made these comments at a meeting with prison officials at the Directorate of Prisons in Bokshi Bazar on Monday. He also called for transforming prisons into reform centers. The interim government is prioritizing road repairs after the floods. Local Government, Rural Development and Cooperatives Advisor A.F. Hassan Arif announced this at a review meeting on various development activities and progress at the LGED office in Agargaon, Dhaka. He urged engineers to prevent corruption in road constructions and use quality materials for durability. He also suggested leveraging experiences from countries like South Korea if necessary. The government has appointed new district commissioners to 25 districts. On Monday, the Ministry of Public Administration issued 2 notifications signed by Deputy Secretary Hosna Afroza of the Field Administration 2 Division. Earlier on August 20, the previous district commissioners were transferred to various ministries and departments. And that's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.